guys, welcome to my channel Photographic Memory. Today I'm going to talk about the spread of infections in the mandibular molars, that is the first, second and third molar in the mandibular arch. So there are various types of infections which happen in molars, that is periapical, periodontal, post-surgical and pericoronal infections. These may begin as a well delineated and self limiting condition, but it has potential to spread into various spatial spaces. So, and it may even cause into facial space infections. Some of it have life threatening conditions. So, about the facial spaces and their boundaries, I'm going to talk about in the upcoming videos. Today basically I'm going to talk about the spread of infection in first, second and third molar. So let's start. So this is the coronal section of the body of the mandible. Sorry for the bad diagrams guys, but yeah, it is informative. So imagine this as a first, second or third molar. This is the buccal cortical plate and this is the lingual cortical plate and this is the basal bone. This line is this area is the vestibular space area. Even this is the pink color shows the muscles, that is this one is the buccinator muscle and this is the mylohyoid muscle. So there are various directions in which a periapical infection or a periodontal infection can spread through the first and second molar. We talk about the buccal aspect in the coronal section of the body of the mandible. So if it pierces from the buccal cortical plate and if it pierces above the buccinator muscle, attachment of the buccinator muscle, then it may go into the vestibular spaces. But if it pierces through the basal bone below the attachment of the buccinator muscle, it may spread into the buccal space. Now, buccal space is bounded by the buccinator muscle and the skin. On the lingual aspect, if we go to see, these infection may spread into the vestibular space, that is first. Then second is if it pierces through the lingual cortical plate above the attachment of the mylohyoid muscle, it may spread into the sublingual space. If it pierces through the basal bone and the lingual cortical plate below the mylohyoid muscle, attachment of the mylohyoid muscle, it may spread into the submandibular space. The boundaries and management of each of these spaces I'm going to talk about in the upcoming videos, so please stay tuned with it. This is the spread of infection in the first and second and even the third molar in the coronal section. Now in case of third molar, there are more spaces to which it may spread, the infection may spread. So the further video is about it. So we further go upon into the horizontal section of the mandible. I'll first just give you a gist about this diagram. So these are the molars, first, second and third molar. This is the ramus of the mandible, masseter muscle, medial pterygoid muscle. This is the parotid gland. The blue markings are all the space infections, the spaces into which the infection may spread. So if the infection pierces through the buccinator muscle, it may go into the buccal space. We have talked about this in the coronal section. So this all is same as the coronal section, this one. Then this third molar infection may also spread into the masticatory spaces. Masticatory spaces are the masseteric space and the pterygomandibular space. The most common space infection seen in third molar is the pterygomandibular space infection. So this may come up as an MCQ to you guys. So it may spread into the masticatory spaces. Masticatory spaces is masseteric space and pterygomandibular space. Masseteric space is present between the masseter muscle and the ramus of the mandible, and the pterygomandibular space is present between the ramus of the mandible and the medial pterygoid muscle. This pterygomandibular space infection may further spread. If it is a severe one, it may further spread into the lateral pharyngeal spaces or the retropharyngeal spaces and may cause life-threatening conditions. So yeah, this was all about the spread of infection in mandibular first, second and third molar. So if you like this video and feel as if it is informative, please like, share and comment to my video, and stay tuned to my channel, Photographic Memory. Till then, take care.